I'm going to address what Mullet Baby '01, and we are so glad to have you this evening. The worry is if the Ayatollah regime is collapsing and the walls close in on him, no one knows what he would do. Attack on U.S. bases, attack on Saudi oil fields, we just don't know. Well, like you've probably seen that meme map where it's like Iran and then it's surrounded by these US bases and the caption says, you know what? If Iran didn't want war, why did it move its country next to so many of our military bases? Yeah, it would have plenty of bases to choose from, uh, which that's that's served its purpose. But now you are correct in that regards. Now, yeah, the Saudi oil fields. Like, here's the reality that a lot of people don't know, Bullet Baby. People think that like the movie Independence Day is super realistic, where like if aliens were to attack, they would attack a major city. Nah, they wouldn't. They attack Saudi Arabia and they'd attack a handful of other places that supply and refine most of our oil so that they can shut down our fuel production by a huge percentage. They shut down our ability to create energy, and that's pretty much the end. But that would be basically the end of it. They would just attack our fuel and energy infrastructure, and that's the end. That's it. And Saudi Arabia would be one of those places. So if they blew up Saudi Arabia, the price of a barrel of oil would go up to about 150, almost $200 a barrel. Um, yeah, chaos, pure chaos. Um, Looks like Israel must have enough oil stored up in some bunker somewhere underneath Tel Aviv that they're just willing to take that risk now. I This is the unfortunate reality is if the energy infrastructure of our planet is interrupted, like folks like you and me, we're not going to we're going to feel some economic pain. We will. But there's going to be millions of people at the very bottom of this planet's economic ladder that will actually die because they don't have the energy that they need to maintain whatever equipment is sustaining what kind of life. Okay? So, I mean, medicines won't be manufactured for the lowest tier of the economic ladder of this planet. Millions of people will die. And so, if we can avoid that at all possible, that would be preferable. Yes, of course. But we will see. But you raise an excellent point, Mullet Baby.